Today is Tuesday, the 18th of June, and we're going to look at XRP because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there. When they first come into cryptocurrency, I've come across a lot of people that have been duped into buying XRP for whatever reason. Let's talk about XRP, and we'll look at the Bitcoin pairing as well as to why Bitcoin was a better choice and what the forecast looks like for XRP. Still looks positive. However, in the short term, it looks pretty negative. And we'll give you reasons. Now, this is a 2-week time chart, and it really captures the history. And I can give you a bit of my history onto XRP. When I first found out about XRP, I bought some at this price right there. When I look back now, it was 1.8 cents. So it must have been here. So I didn't miss this range, and I had no clue about Elliott wave count and so on. And then I saw my luck, just luck. That's all it is. I bought some there, and obviously it was in the uptrend, from 2 to 3. So look at that. That would have been a real good buy, wouldn't it? Then I took profit here, somewhere around here. In there, I took profit, and I was stuck there for a while, as you can see, from April till December. And here I was selling and buying, and I was losing because I didn't understand what was taking place while I was looking at Bitcoin. I was getting frustrated, like many users will be, or traders, and without understanding why we are frustrated, but it was a continuation pattern. So I waited long enough and seeing Bitcoin doing what it's doing, and I sold pretty much most of my stuff onto Bitcoin. And then I saw within the, I think it was like close to 6 months, me holding XRP, and I got frustrated and I sold it. Just when I sold it, guess what it did? Bang, it hit $3.50. So from 30 something cents, 20 to 30 cents range, still did all right by buying there. I missed this move, and that was, what is that? That is like 1,000x. No, sorry, that's like 10x, 100x. Yeah, 100x. So there was no idea about wave 3, 4, and then wave 5. And then price came. So that was the end of my journey. I still have some here I bought, but that was because of a wallet that I just left some in there, and I can't move it. The wallet's expired. And I'll start with the Elliott wave count. So if we look at this, we can say from there to there is 1, 2, yep, 3, 4. It's pretty evident, and 5. So that was a major bull run for XRP. Then we get a corrective wave of some sort. You can probably say that is a corrective wave, and this is a reaccumulation structure. That's what it looks like. However, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to play out. It could be a distribution structure ultimately as well, and we've got no way of confirming. Now you can see how I made some assumptions with my Fibonacci to explain some levels, and what we've done is we've used this level as 1. If we use that as level 1 based on the candlestick, then we've got these fib levels across the board, and here we can see the 0.382 actually playing a resistance. Now what we're looking at is a 2-week chart, and from a structural perspective, this is the base. That is definitely the case for a structure of any sort. That is still bullish, but on the bigger time frame, you're taking your chances, and that's basically it. And that's the nature of trading. So what we have is a base. We lose that base, we're pretty much going down. Now, if you recollect any Wyckoff schematics, we have our buying climax here. Then we'll pull back, we'll get our back test or secondary test, and then we have our up thrust. And then we're looking for the last stage. So now this could be the spring. And so if it comes down to here, it's a buy signal, but that's a bit of a loss, isn't it? All the way, all that time, you're pretty much losing all your gains. So you've got to be very careful on as to how you're approaching this. Now we can look at from an indicator on the 2-week indicator, we can pretty much align these two. This is a wave trend, and it is, you're even using Fibonacci here, it was a 618 level, and we've got this pullback. So here we have our main resistance, and price came up there, found the resistance as well. So is this an A, B, C, D, E type of thing, and then up? Maybe. Can't tell you guys right now. All we can tell you is that this is a range. And the range right now is here. Weekly range. And until we break one of those, actually you can also say that this is, with that moving average, we're shorten the range to that level. If you want to be in the game, if we lose that level, it's going to be definitely much further down. So you want to make sure that if the price comes down like this, depends where you entered the trade. But if you enter the trade somewhere around here, well, you can take that chance and then find that, and you will get that W formation. Confirmation is this breakout. So you can expect that, yeah, we'll get support here. You can expect that. But price can fake out, go down and fake out. So you got to be careful with what you do. Right now, we have no turn. We're expecting something here potentially. We had a previous turn here, so, and that is our support level there for now. It is a difficult chart to play out. It just looks bearish in nature. Now let's look at it from this structure. We found this weekly level, so it is a weekly level that was strong support. We've broken down below it. We've got this Fibonacci as well. So there is downward pressure until we regain this level. Until we regain this level here, we can't be bullish. There is no way. So we're in a range, and for now the liquidity is there. So we are probably ranging down. Now here is some areas of interest based on this here. That is a range I'm interested in, so that's the risk. Price comes down. If it comes down to here, that's the buy. The other one is taking out these liquidity levels. So that's a liquidity level because it's below these. So if price does come down, it's not a buy signal, but we've got the 0.618 extension from swing high, swing low to swing high. We've got these fibs here, and the 0.618 aligns right under the liquidity of that. So if price comes down, if you're game enough, you might do that. And if it does that, finds resistance somewhere here, if it could break above this level, probably hit there, then you can look for the back test and so on. This is still looking like a W formation. Until that's broken, we can't say any. If this doesn't hold, we are coming back down much more and retest these bottom levels. And you can see that the format, that is a bearish structure. And so you should have your levels or cut your losses. And so to be careful with what you got. XRP hasn't been really performing well, as you can see. Now, if we go to XRP with Bitcoin, actually, we've got another chart here. You can see how even this arch was just an assumption that this was the main trend. Now we're in a range. Actually, there might be some trading opportunities. This is a 5-day chart. Let's look at a 2-day chart. Is our resistance, and therefore it is in a range, but you can see how much times it's played out. It's really testing this. If we can break above this, to be conservative, if we can break above this 618 level, then we're looking for shorting again. It could probably break out strong, but it's still taking profit and maybe a potential short, because we've done it a few times and the liquidity is here. There's more liquidity up there, so we're not sure where it's going to be, but there's some liquidity there as well. So if price was to break up, we've got this whole range of strong resistance. I don't think it's going to come down because it's pretty much sold out. So that is from a short-term perspective. We're in a range, so I trade the range until it breaks. Now let's look at a XRP pairing with Bitcoin. 2-day chart. Ever since July last year, XRP has been losing against, you can see that clearly. It's in a downtrend. There is no need. However, we are seeing some bullish divergence coming in. So price is coming down. We're getting bullish divergence. But is it enough? Let's look on a weekly. So let's see if there's a weekly. Yeah, there is bullish divergence coming up. And here we go. All the way back to 2020 lows. So one could say that it's taken a little bit of it. So this could be a bottoming formation. It comes below and then regains it with strength. Then it's probably worth a trade. However, it's very risky because it's still in a downtrend. Like from a macro perspective, it's just lows. Here, this is the range from a macro perspective, and this is the bottom of the range. And so yes, there could be a real bullish scenario, but it's just high risk, I suppose. We've got to look at what XRP is doing at the time. So if this was to drop furthermore, this could be aligned with this level for Bitcoin, along with Bitcoin, and then break out, and we can see that taking place. But if it was to drop further than that level, this is likely to keep coming down. So that is a risk that you take. At the time, we'll have a look. We'll discuss on our forum. But from a pairing perspective, it's a bad choice. It was a bad choice. Right from July last year, that is a 75% loss on Bitcoin. Bitcoin gained 75% more than XRP, as you can see. Here we can see also that that is nasty there. This is where the liquidity comes in. You can see how it hit. This is where the stop losses were. It took it out and then dropped. And we have our levels like that. And that was your exit. Once you break that range, that was your exit. Now it's to the bottom of the range, which is a bullish sign. We're getting bullish divergence. I'd like to see this go higher above this level from this indicator. As you can see, every time this level seems to be important. Every time it goes above that level, you can see price goes up a bit. It doesn't mean it's going to go up a lot, but if you can break that level, and you can see a small accumulation here, then that could take place for a long entry. But just got to be very careful with it. Let's look on the week daily. Downtrend still there. We've taken out that low. We want to see. So that is our level there from the pairing perspective. I'm not prepared to do anything with this one. It's high risk at this point. I like to see it go more sideways and get that Wyckoff type of accumulation. So that's our selling climax, AR, secondary test. If we can go above, just from a Wyckoff perspective, if we can go back to the top, I'll be happy with that. But I think it will find resistance here, come back down, and then it will get double test, and then look for that move, get some confirmation that this is a reaccumulation structure, and then back up. Then we have something to go with. At this point, it's too early to tell because this could just continue going down. So you've got to be careful with that. I'm going to leave that, guys. Please give me a like and share, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.
There you have it. Please give Sam a like, share, and subscribe to his channel to support him for doing more of these posts.